Now I'm going to make assumptions here. Judging from the fact that you this video, you probably like anime and you found out about manga after watching anime. Am I right? Now you probably have an original character or two. Now tell me, am I cooking? Now if I'm not cooking with these questions, right, but the first one you related to, you might still want to stick around. Now why should you make a one shot as an artist? Well, because of reason number one, it will help you find your weak spots more than anything. Take me for example. I started drawing anime characters about 11 years ago, and then I discovered that I can make my own project. But again, another discovery I made was that I couldn't draw backgrounds to save my life. Now fast forward a few years into the future now. I've gotten better at drawing backgrounds, but I then discovered that my time management is nonsense. It's bad. That of course wasn't the only thing that was bad. The other thing that was bad was my storytelling. Now after I finished this manga, which I intended to be a series, I discovered I had poor world building skills on my next project. And then again I discovered that I suck at doing a power system, but I hope you get the point here. Weaknesses will always pop up. Now reason number two you should do a one shot is because yes, even pros do this. Now I'll admit this point is a bit of peer pressure, because if you get good, or when you get good, pros will be your peers. Now back to my point, most if not all manga have one shots before the original piece is serialized. Now take Bleach for example. The story is a lot different than it used to be. For example, you remember the early Bleach episodes, Orihime's brother was the one who was revived to haunt him or something, he was a hollow. But in the manga, it was the father. In the one shot again, Rukia was shrinked. She didn't like exactly become a normal person like she did in the original thing. Same with Jujutsu Kaisen. Jujutsu Kaisen was different too. But of course, Jujutsu Kaisen is a bit of a different case because they made Jujutsu Kaisen zero canon. Originally, it was Tokyo Metropolitan Cursed Technical School, which is the longest name, but that was that. And there is Naruto one shot too. Naruto one shot was kind of hilarious because they they had guns, they had Glocks and everything. Naruto had I think 2 one shots. I mean, even My Hero Academia had a one shot before the original thing was official and everything. Now the last reason, which is one of the most important ones, is to test out whether or not you enjoy making manga. Now if you like Japanese media in general, like anime or manga, but you don't know what you like about it, but you want to do it professionally at some point, it might be valuable for you to try making a one shot before other things. Now you might be wondering why I'm suggesting a one shot, like this animation, this, that, but I'm suggesting a one shot. Why is that? It's because one shot will give you the perspective needed for the amount of work that it takes to be good at something. For example, my first manga took me 8 to 11 months to complete. Right now my second manga, which was twice the length of the first manga, took only a fraction of the time, which was 2 to 3 months. Now what shifted is the amount of work and perception and the planning, right? All of those skills wouldn't have come from not doing it. Had I started my project with the 80 plus manga, I would have not completed it. Now because I did the other one before I did this one, I was able to complete it in a fraction of the time. Now because I understood the amount of work it takes to be good at making manga, I was able to make manga more efficiently, and it was far better than the one I did in 11 months. Now here's the interesting thing. The skill that I used to make manga has been fairly transferable. Here's where things get interesting. Before I made a one shot and a few more after my first manga, all my animation projects were incomplete, and I mean all of them. Now after this, I completed all the animation projects with the exception of the one that I'm working on currently. So the skill has been transferable. And also you'll uncover that you might not like one shots and you like something else like animation, like I mentioned. And this will be the thing that you magnify if you want to do art professionally moving forward. The more you work on this thing that you have done, the better prepared you are when opportunity comes. Like, let me give you a definition for luck for you to use. Luck is when opportunity meets preparation. So if you are prepared by doing the thing that you discovered you like to do, when the opportunity comes, you'll feel lucky because you are prepared. But that about wraps it up. Also remember, your manga or story might not be it, but at least you didn't do jack shit.
all my niggas gon'